What's going on, everybody? This is Roster of the Burbank Misfits. And of course, I'm always joined here with my wonderful co-host, CW, who left the camera. And I thought he was right there, but now he's back. I just did the introduction for you. It's my wonderful co-host, CW.
I have to get some water.
And today we have a very, very special guest who does it all from music to performing to, just bringing it all to, all for fans and everybody who, has the opportunity to be blessed with her presence. Ms. Arietta Adams, how you doing?
Hey.
So for everybody out there who do not know who you are, tell us about yourself. Who is this human?
Well, I'm Arietta Adams. I'm 22. I'm from Florida, and I make music and I shoot a lot of porn.
Okay, you know what? First off, I do want to talk about your music. Honestly, I was listening to it last night, and I really love Nothing Is Forever. I just wanted to throw that out there. Like I listened to it more than once last night. I'm like, okay, I else with this. So I just really wanted to get that out the way. And like, if you don't watch the video portion of this, she's smiling right now. But I else with that song. I really like it. I know CW mentioned that I don't know what songs he was jamming out to, but
I listened to a few, but I listened to them really quickly. But you can see like a kind of like a change in your sound, or at least a difference, a range in your sound. Really.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the
I think so.
kind of songs. But yeah. So tell us how did you get started making music?
Music is something I've always been interested in. It's kind of how I got into porn in a way.
Okay.
But yeah, I started taking music seriously, I guess, in 2021. And I was working with some management, and they were the ones who kind of like put me on, I guess, to like studio shit and like professional recordings and stuff like that. And then I split with that management or whatever because I wasn't working. And I just kind of did it by myself.
Okay.
do you have like anything coming up in the works or whatever? Or
yeah, I'm dropping a song tomorrow.
Oh my God.
Okay, cool. Very cool.
So today, like if you hear this today, that means a song came out today for her. So that means you need to rush to her page now and listen to it. As I will be also just sitting back saying, okay, I need to jam out to this.
I'm dropping it on YouTube and SoundCloud. So it's gonna be like a music video and like a little SoundCloud song.
Okay. So it was a whole production. So yeah, that's even more something to look forward to, because one, not only if you didn't see her video for, I got it right, Going Dark. Going Dark was beautifully done, the music video. So if you've seen Going Dark and you've seen the production quality, and the song is great by itself, but the production quality and the video, it like you would be, amazed with both of those. And I don't know what songs he's releasing. So and you just go to her page now, since it should be up by now from when you hear this, and go check it out and enjoy it. Embrace her sounds.
Yeah, do it.
Just like, no, honestly, I was listening to Going Dark and the other ones last night, but I really love that music video.
Hell yeah, thank you. I have a production manager who helps me with like releases and videos and shit like that. So it was really like, it's just crazy to me you say that, because like I overanalyze myself and all the music I put out and stuff, but like really like it was me and my manager there, and we rented out this place in Miami. I forgot what it was called, but they had like multiple different sets and shit. And then he would like get one of the really nice cameras, and it was literally just like a one-person team,
Okay.
two-person.
You know what? Honestly, it looks more than like one person.
It was it was
It
like
look
low budget as hell too.
like, I don't know if you listen to watch the video or not, CW, but the video itself, yeah, the music video itself is done really nicely. And because I listened to it after, I think I listened to it before I listened to her SoundCloud, because like it was linked in the information I got about her. I'm like, okay, yeah. I'm
Hell
look,
yeah.
I'm looking forward. I'm looking forward to. I'm looking forward to it. Are you gonna put together like a whole CD LP or whatever, or
Yeah.
a demo like that you're gonna give and sell to fans soon?
Um,
Or
I guess I don't know if I'm gonna have like physical copies. I guess that would be fun though, huh? But I do plan on dropping an EP after this song I drop tomorrow. So probably like a month after the shit I drop tomorrow, I'm gonna drop an EP. But I'm trying to make it like perfect. I don't know.
oh no, like I'm gonna say this. Just because you are trying to make it, directly like to your liking is okay. That's the way you're supposed to do it. You're not supposed to just
Yeah.
rush out and give people some crap you don't like yourself, because
Yeah,
the people who listen to you enjoy your music are going to think the exact same thing. And
that's true.
so yeah, I mean, and that's okay, but I will be looking forward to it because I fell in love with, I really like your style. So
Thanks.
yeah, so you gained a fan from me reading your like your talent stuff. I'm like, okay. And I hope people listening to this will enjoy what you have out. So let's do get into that a little bit. So how did you end up joining the corn industry?
Um, I went to a after party after a concert, and the owner of the house for the after party just ended up being a porn star. And
Just
I,
random.
I like made connections and shit, and eventually I was like, hey, like the offer's still there.
You're like, you know what? I sat back, thought about it, and
I'll take you up on that.
No, because like I was still in high school when I met these people, and
Oh, shit.
I lied about my age and shit. So it's nothing they did. They're not trying to like
Oh no. I didn't
groom me or anything like that. But I don't know. I just used to argue with my mom. I was a little shit teenager, and she was like, all right, you're graduated now, like you're grown. I don't give a fuck what you do, but you have to get out. And I was like, cool. So that's when I was like, hey friend, like, can I still do porn? Like,
Oh god. I mean, that'll do it. So what's your long term vision for, let's do both. Let's do your music and your porn side. Like, what's your long term goals for each?
in porn, I definitely want to excel as much as I possibly can. I want to focus more on my own content creation and shit, where I'm not necessarily like just a porn star with the OnlyFans. Like I want to be like a full-fledged content creator type shit, because I feel like the porn star box is kind of like a little pigeonhole, and I don't want to be pigeonholed into like a box or whatever, because I'm trying to like do other shit in the entertainment industry. But I definitely want to like excel more. I feel like I might be a little underrated, but I did take a 1.5 year break off of porn, so I gotta like rebuild that shit back up.
COVID?
No,
Yeah.
I just was going through some issues with
Understand.
my old agent. So
Yeah,
And
we're not gonna
it was-
talk about them.
yeah, I don't want to talk about that shit. It was really some bullshit. So it was that and COVID too. And I started making music. So I just kind of said like, fuck porn.
Right.
And like the first management I was with music, I had to like cut that shit off because they were so weird about the fact I did porn and like wanted to like completely erase it and all that type of shit. And like I kind of fed into it a little bit, but and that's also another reason why I kind of stopped. But then I realized like that's literally where my fan base and money comes from. So like I can't stop and I don't want to stop. Like, so I don't know.
Okay.
I mean,
Yeah. But
I'm sorry.
long term, I just want to be like an OG ass content creator and a rock.
And what about music?
And music, I definitely want to I want to be sustainable by my music. Like I want to make money off that shit. I've made like $100, but yeah,
Hey.
I want people to know me. I want to hear my shit on the radio and stuff like that. I don't want to just be like the porn star who makes music. I want like my music to be like a whole other entity of me type shit.
Oh, so somebody will find your music and then be like, "Oh, she make porn? I
Yeah,
didn't even know."
I want it to be like that. I want it to be like separate.
Mhm.
But I want to excel as far as I can in both.
I'm gonna tell you this, Miss Adams. Some people have been doing porn or doing music for like 6, 7 years and they haven't made $1. So the fact that you made any type of money off of it so far proves that people are enjoying your aesthetic. So
Yeah, I really love music. Cause like Arietta is a character,
yeah,
Like
Mhm.
my music is real.
people don't get that. People like, and that's the same people that you were talking about who were in the your management for your music say that you can't do both. They don't understand that one, you are just acting out a part and you are giving entertainment and joy to whomever is watching you. And watching or whatever. And they don't understand like people can, enjoy both as separate entities, you know.
Yeah,
And it's very problematic that they can't see, people can like both,
yeah. It's sometimes hard for people who aren't in sex work or like affiliated with sex work to see sex workers as anything but objects.
True.
Yeah, just because
Very
like
true.
I've said this before on past podcasts. They see you all like they see porn performers as people who just they first off they don't understand that one y'all get tested before y'all even jump in front of a camera, but they just assume that y'all are just having sex with everybody you run into. You just jump on camera, do this and this and this, and they think so less of you, even though they sit back and watch the content. But it was like, I can get my Rockies off, but then the very next day they're talking negative about you. It's like you've already watched this person and you shot a load to this person in your hand, whatever, or with your fingers, whatever. But now you're talking this, and it's like you can't have it both ways if you're gonna do this in your personal life. But that's just
Yeah.
my opinion.
Lust is a very strong emotion.
So
Yeah.
yeah. But yeah, so you say you've been in for what was that, 5 years now then? But you took like a year and a half off. Who
It's
have you
4 years.
huh?
I'm only 22. I started when I was 18, so it's 4
Yeah.
years.
4
It's
years.
Oh,
Yeah.
math. 8 plus 4 is 22.
What?
Not 8 plus 5. Wow.
Ooh, shit, bro.
Oh my God.
Took
That's
a year and a half off. I'm not gonna ask you to
that's
to
that's
really crunch the numbers.
that's oh my God. That's first first grade math. What's going on? I have a college degree. What's going on over here?
Either it's okay.
Mathematics.
Actually, I failed math a few times.
Exactly. All right, what were you gonna ask?
Okay, so in your years in the industry, who have you not shot with that you want to shoot with?
Damn. I want to work with like Johnny Sins and Karen Lee and who else? Trying to think. I'm trying to think. I want to work with Angela White because she's super hot. I want to work with Goth Charlotte because I think she's really hot too. Who else have I never worked
She's really
with?
cool too. I don't know you met her before or not.
Damn, who else have I never worked with? I'm like really like I'm like flipping through my head, like all the files in my head and shit. I'm like, I remember that like one episode of SpongeBob, like it's not right. Like trying to think. I don't know. Like there's so many people, but there's also so few people at the same time.
Because I understand, 'cause, like it's who you don't think about, and then you see their face like, ah, should have blah blah blah.
Oh yeah, I want to work with Ricky Johnson. Still have yet to like collab with him for some reason. Literally been like talking about it for like literally the past 3 years. Talking about like yeah, nothing happened. But that always happens. Everybody's so busy. Who else? I don't know.
You just gotta like honestly for Ricky, you just gotta corner Ricky, and then Ricky be like, yeah, let's go ahead and do this. That's what you gotta do. Like find him, like next time you see him at a event, whatever, you say, look, Ricky, look, we haven't shot yet, and we need to go ahead and do this. And I know you're doing your own thing, and I know you people are like have you directly for one company, so we need to go ahead and get this set up. Because I mean, like me and you together, like this would be hot, and the fans go crazy over it. And he'd be like, yeah, I know.
I
You
did
know,
corner him at Exotica when I saw him this past time. I cornered him, and he was like, yeah, but then literally still hasn't given me dates. But it's okay. I don't like to be like pushy or like forceful.
no. I get it.
We are having sex. I can't force people to like have sex with me. That's a little much. So, but yeah, there's definitely a lot of people that I
you
still
can, but you shouldn't.
No, you can't. I couldn't. Morally, I could not do that to somebody.
No,
I'm
just saying. I'm saying you can, but you shouldn't. It's not.
No, there's lots of things you can do, but you shouldn't do, and that is one of them.
That's one of them. Yeah, but just
Yeah.
Oh man, cool. I want to work with Kazumi. I met her before. She's so sweet.
I love Kazumi. I met her before she was Kazumi, and she's been like she's one of the people that I've met that has never changed. Because a lot of people like after they gain some type of success, they change up on people. She's one of the people I've met who has never changed who they are as a human.
Yeah, she's really sweet. I met her at the Miami Exotica, and she said she like supports my music and shit. And I didn't even know, like that meant the world to me. But yeah, there's a whole bunch of people I haven't worked with that I still want to work with. It's because I'm weird and I just hang by myself in my little world in Florida, and I'm like hee with my cats all day. Like I'm a loner, I guess. But maybe I should just put a list on Twitter. Like I'll just think of everybody and be like, yeah, this is who I'm working with.
But you better want to say, look, y'all, I haven't had sex with all these people right here. So we're either gonna do a big old orgy, or we're gonna set it up. We're gonna set up right now. Me, like different days, but but let's make magical music together.
I just need like 20K, and I'll be like, I got 1,000 for everybody. Just come, let's just do a giant scene.
I mean, that could, like, with everybody who you said, that could be hot.
Right? Like,
Yeah.
like if yeah, I'm just gonna go get like 20K.
Even though Ricky was I think Ricky and Johnny was only two dudes named you said, that's enough with everybody else you said.
I was like, Johnny who? But I literally just said Johnny Sins.
Yeah.
I hit him up, but he lives in like fucking Hawaii or some shit. So like, I don't know. It's hard to
I mean,
it's hard to people when they live across the ocean.
that's the only thing that is different, like since COVID, I've noticed, is that before COVID, a lot of people were just in LA and like they would fly out to Florida. People who lived in Florida only do Florida based. Now everybody are just scattered all over the dang old states. And
I said to the four winds.
Yeah, and it's like either they're in Vegas, they're in Florida, they're in Hawaii, as you said, or they're in randomly Ohio. There are so many people in Ohio, and it's weird to me. Yeah, Ohio.
Ohio? What the fuck is in Ohio?
People that work in porn that fly out here to do one scene and go right back. Exactly, like Ohio.
Yeah. But your money's going kind of long in Ohio if you think about it.
Yeah, because
I forget other states exist.
Because you don't have to go there and they're in the middle of bum freak nowhere. Like I've met people from Montana, and I've been like, why? Like, what's in Montana? Like, give me 3 monuments that's in Montana, or something what's to do in Montana. And it's like
Buffalo. There's beautiful scenery.
I can go to New York or Buffalo.
Get to really experience all 4 seasons and all their grandeur.
See, that's
I guess
nothing.
there are reasons to go to Montana, man.
That's not a good enough reason. I can watch TV from Buffalo. Anyway, so what all, like, do you have any new merch? I'm looking at your merch store. So all new merch you have coming outside of these shirts. I do like the shirts. I just can't wear nudity on my shirts. I walk around a lot of grocery stores and stuff, and I try to make sure that I don't show any like too much booty.
I do have some new merch. I gotta update my site. I have like air fresheners and stickers and posters, and I was supposed to get some hoodies, but I'm still kind of looking for a vendor for hoodies because my first ones never came. So
well, that sucks. That's why I know a lot of people use those print on demand places. So like you submit to them the picture, whatever, and then because so you don't have to buy a whole bunch of.
It could be, bro. I'm sounding like it. They're so hit or miss on the print and the quality of it with those print on demands, unfortunately.
Yeah, some people use like Shopify and Printify. I've like thought about doing that. I just need to get some samples for real. But I always run into with hoodies and shit, like someone recently really tried to tell me 100 hoodies was gonna be almost $5,000 selling them in bulk at $45 a hoodie. I said, no, you're smoking dick, sir. Like, I'm not paying that much fucking money. Cause I got fucked over with my shirts like that. Like my shirts I have on my site, somebody scanned me and told me they were like $3,400 for like all them. I got like 100 shirts and I paid $3,400 for it, and they were all printed. Like they're good quality shirts, don't get me wrong, but they're not like $30 a pop in bulk type good shirts or whatever. Some of them I had to throw away because the prints were like weird, and it was like I don't know. I don't know what to do. People keep trying to scam me. It's like kind of annoying.
And that's why I was saying the print on demand one was different because they won't print it until someone pays for it.
Mhm.
And then like you get the money for it and they just send it off without, you having to, go to like you having to get it out of your storage, whatever, and then sending it
Yeah,
out.
definitely get some samples. I had some hoodies printed for my gym, and they're good enough for a gym. But
I mean, the one I have for consuming, the Katumi shirt I have, to use T Public, and it looks really nice. It's in my closet somewhere, but yeah, that's just an idea. But yeah, make sure if you see her at a convention, you go up to her and say, "Here's $30 for whatever shirt she's selling."
well, that's what you pay it cost, isn't it?
Right.
Yeah,
I
no,
don't
say
want,
here's $50 for this shirt.
No, on the website it says 22. I beg your pardon.
Oh,
So I think it says 22.
yeah.
Which is
I don't
30.
want to sell my merch for that much. Like,
Yeah, I'm
I
not
was just
tripping. It's
listening to
like,
how she said
I
how much
know.
it costs.
I want people to be able to like afford it and shit. So I want to have like a good vendor because I
I'll
don't
be,
want
I'll
to.
be, I'll be honest with you. No, it says 39. I'm sorry, 39,
What's this, 39?
39, 39.99. Honestly, people will pay whatever you ask them to. I mean, you shouldn't go overboard and say $95 for a t-shirt, but 39 is okay. That's reasonable. That's not nothing crazy, and they get to walk around with your face. Exactly.
Hell yeah.
And then if they see you in person,
I love seeing people in my shirts. Makes me happy.
but yeah, I was watching other stuff about, like, because you love, your fans in general and you love them making you art. So I know just having them, support you in that way, you would just love that too. So I think I remember that correctly. Like, how much art do you have that your fans have done for you?
I have like a lot of like digital stuff that people have done, but I have like two pictures that I've managed to keep. But I have them
Magic.
because sometimes people give me, well, I haven't received like that much art, but I know I feel bad. I've definitely like lost one in moving type shit, but I do have two and I have them hung up. Well, I think the dude who made it is like K dot arts or something. I don't know. I follow him on Instagram and he brought me it at one of my conventions. And I was like, hell yeah, this is really nice actually. I'll keep this.
I mean, I know it's like always, it just shows that you're reaching a wide range of people and people you just know who enjoy your content, and it just shows that like they love you so much that they would take time out to draw you
Yeah,
or
that makes
like hand sketch you like.
that's so cool.
So, do you have anything you have coming out soon as far as the porn industry go? Do you have any upcoming scenes or upcoming things that you're releasing?
Hell yeah. I just did a Thanksgiving scene recently for what can I say the company? I guess I can,
Okay.
right?
Mhm.
Sometimes they get weird about it, but whatever.
I think you can't say think you can say the company name. You just can't say what the scene is about. If I remember
Oh,
correctly.
well,
Oh,
I
it's
just said it was
too late.
No, I
Thanksgiving.
mean, because you can say you did a thing. You can say you did a Thanksgiving scene with blah blah, but you can't say yes. We were wearing pilgrim outfits and we were sitting around the table, having our Thanksgiving dinner. She got mad at the mashed potatoes, did not say like a mash you, and then you jumped into some sex. You can't say all that, but you can say that yes, I did a Thanksgiving thing with blah blah.
Yeah, well, I did a Thanksgiving scene for Team Ski, and that should be out, I'm assuming, next month. And then I have some unreleased browsers and some unreleased reality kings that I've done recently. I'm trying to think.
Who knows when
But
those things come out?
they come out random. I just had a scene from 2019 come out. I saw. I was like, what? Like, I thought that was already out.
I was telling somebody, it's like I remember my friend, she tried a scene and then like she retired like 4 years later, and the scene came out after she retired. And I'm like, this scene is like, and like I can tell by her face that it was different, because you could tell like she looks a lot younger in the video. Like, it was an older scene, and I'm like, oh my God, they really just sat on this scene for like 5 years. And it was just like, did y'all forget it was there?
I think they just shoot so much porn. Sometimes they have a huge backlog.
Yeah. I mean, I get that for 5 years.
Yeah, 5 years is a long time. But I had something that just dropped from 3 years ago, so I don't know. Like, I think they're like, oh yeah, I need something to drop. Let me pull from the archives. Like,
It's like, well, we didn't release this. It might be time. It just might be time to release this. Brand new scene. Arietta Adams. So what else? I'm sorry. What else do you have coming up?
I think that's it.
So are you coming to or going to any of the upcoming conventions that fans can meet and greet you? Because I know AVNs is of course in January. You got X3 in January, and I don't know the other ones right off.
I plan on going to AVN. I've never been to AVN before, but my lovely PR lady, Erica, said she could probably get me at a booth. So if I get a booth at AVN, I'm gonna go. But if I can't, I'm probably not gonna go.
Love Erica.
And I applied for a booth in DC for Exotica, but they haven't gotten back to me about that yet. And it is like a month away, so I might be too late on that one, but I will be at the next year ones, except maybe Chicago. I don't know if I want to go to the Chicago one, but I've heard good things about like DC and New Jersey and Miami are always the best. I'll definitely always be at New Jersey and Miami. Not sure about the other two, but I will definitely be New Jersey and Miami next year. I've never been to X3. I might go, but I don't know how to socialize, so I don't.
X3 is they just started doing it the way that they're doing it now, and last year was the first. No, I'm sorry, not last year. This year was the first year they did it in the capacity they're doing it in. And like I said before, I like the way they did it. I understand the way they did it this way, but in some ways I don't. But unlike the AVNs and the other ones, the way that X3 does it is you're only there for like a half a day. So you're there a half a day, and then you can go do what you want to do. And so it just separates so more people can, fit into this small area, and fans can, come and see you.
Hell yeah. I'll look into it.
But no, and in my opinion, the best one for you to go to is just New Jersey and DC. I believe, in Florida sometimes, because that's the one, since you're in Florida, that's the ones that the majority of people you might want to see goes to. And I've never been to AVN in my 14 years of being around the industry. I've never been to AVN.
I don't know. I didn't go the first year because I was new. I didn't go the second year because my agent basically told me I wasn't good enough to go, and nobody asked me to be at a booth, so he wasn't gonna push for me, so I didn't go. And then the third year, COVID, and then this past year, did they even have it? I don't.
I didn't.
I'm not with that agent anymore, by the way. Fuck that. Agent now is good. Just to put that on the record.
It's a deal, and people don't understand. Like, a lot of people don't understand this, but the thing is, if you're just standing there and you're new, people will walk up to you just to know who you are and then ask to take a picture, whatever. And then the good ones will actually say, so who are you? Blah, 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 blah. Because they're looking at you where, you know, the skimpy clothes you're gonna be wearing, and they might say, oh, I want to see this human naked. They might not, they're not gonna say it that nicely in their mind, but I want to see this person naked and be taking it, whatever. And so just you standing at a booth, as you said, like they're gonna look you up. And
Yeah, for sure.
yeah. And so I hate that excuse that your a-hole old manager or your agent said that, because that's BS. I don't curse, I'm sorry. That's BS. Like people are gonna look you up no matter what. So but from what I understand, like you will enjoy you'll enjoy AVN. But you don't have to be social. Just stand there, people will come up to you. You don't gotta stop everybody by their neck and say, look, hey, fan, come over here. This is who I am. So
Oh yeah.
just as long as you're present and you know, greet them with a smile, and you get that long line and you're like,
Mm,
be still
I
my heart.
I had lines for like the first time at Basic Exotica. Like I guess I don't think I give myself enough credit, but it was really fun. It was cool.
So you gotta give yourself that credit, because you're doing a lot of things. And from everything I've been reading about you, I read about you before we did this interview, and everything that you're doing, from music to you know, your porn, and you're actually going to the convention. You're nice to your fans, whatever. You're trying to give them your all. You're offering them all types of different things. You know, you got to give yourself credit, because you're doing your darn thing in order to, you know, make sure that, you know, you're professional as far as what you're doing in your world, whatever. Then you're giving love to your fans and many different avenues. You know, they can listen to your music while they're watching your movies, and it's still win, because it's a hit for your music, it's a hit for your adult videos, and it's a win, and then they can sub to your OnlyFans. So it's like they got different avenues to, you know, enjoy every bit of you.
Oh yeah.
So we actually have restarting it already. But where can everybody find you and everything?
They can find me on Twitter at Arietta Adams triple X, or on Instagram at Real Arietta. They can find me on TikTok at Let Arietta Live.
I like that
And
name.
pretty much it. You can find me on YouTube for my music videos.
Can I ask a quick question?
Yeah.
The name you just said, was it because you got kicked off the TikTok before?
Yeah, I've made like 5. I keep like I don't even really post shit, and then I'll like my videos will blow up and then they'll swipe my shit.
I love, like, I'm just saying, 'cause I love that name. But let me live. I'm not showing no poo nanny. I'm not showing a titty. You just banning me to be banning for no dang old reason. And that's why I figured you were saying, but more vulgarly, when they banned you. But go ahead, I'm sorry.
I think that's it. You can find me on all platforms for music videos on YouTube, and OnlyFans at Arietta Adams triple X. Yeah. Or many bids. I got many bids. I post my clips on there if you don't want to do the OnlyFans thing. And I think that's it.
And by the way, y'all, look up her name on Sex Panther also. That
Oh
means
yeah.
that means you could text her, you know. You can send her a dirty text, be like, hey, I just finished watching you. I just want to let you know that. And she'll see it and she's like, oh wow, thank you. Thinking of you too.
I like to sext. I like to role play when people do that shit. It's kind of fun.
I mean, people.
But if you, oh, I was gonna say, if you ask me some weird shit, I'm gonna block you immediately. Though. That's
I mean, you are going to expect that from any, like, some people, because you know There people are into some weird things these days, as far as their, their kinks, and I'm not gonna kink shame, but I've more so recently seen a lot of things that people are into that are extreme.
Yeah. Yeah. For sure.
The moment I seen someone obsessed with poo, it was like, okay, I'm done. That's a lot, huh?
See,
Yeah,
I don't care. Like, I'll put my bodily fluids on somebody if that's what they want, but if they want to do that shit to me, hell no.
oh, woman, so you're not in the golden showers?
Uh-uh. I tried. I tried drinking my own piss one time and it was like really salty and it just wasn't an enjoyable experience. But I've peed on somebody before and I liked that, but I don't want to get peed on.
Like ever since we started this podcast, there's been a lot of people like that go back and forth about getting peed on and or enjoying peeing on others. And it was someone we had on that gave us a list of like people that enjoy peeing on them. And it's like, I get it, but it's like you gotta drink a lot of water. You can't eat this and that. Huh?
Yeah, you drink a lot of water. Apparently, if you drink Pedialyte, it'll make your piss taste like Pedialyte. That's what the girl I peed on told me. I had drank a shit ton of Pedialyte that day, and she was like, "Pee tastes like juice." I was like, "Cool." Pedialyte.
I'm sorry.
It's like piss like Pedialyte.
I don't think I've ever drank Pedialyte.
It tastes like flavored pool water.
That doesn't sound.
Yes.
That doesn't sound so good.
But it's good for you.
That sounds worse than Gatorade.
It is worse than Gatorade, but Gatorade's not real. Like it's just like basically Kool-Aid with salt in it, right? Like
yeah.
Gatorade tastes like being Kool-Aid
like
without
Kool-Aid
sugar.
with salt.
Kool-Aid without sugar. That's why like I can't, like, it's really hard for me to drink it if like I have to.
I like Gatorade, but Pedialyte is definitely a go-to for sloppy porn scenes and shit. Because I think like it's meant for like kids and shit. Like it's got all that extra shit, vitamins. I don't know if there's vitamins in it, but it's electrolytes and shit like that all up in it. It really does taste like flavored pool water though a little bit.
Yeah, it's not the best.
I've never drank pool water, so this is kind of.
You never accidentally drank some pool water?
Not that I remember.
I never intentionally drank pool water, but growing up in Florida, I definitely swallowed it a lot.
And if I haven't, like, I haven't been in a pool since, Jesus, 2016. Yeah, it's been so long since I've been. It was in Florida. That's the last time I've been in a pool. I can't swim anymore. But back then, I used to go off and on because it was a pool in my apartment complex in Florida.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, like people are gonna text you like about their kink stuff, and it's like, some stuff I'm into, some stuff I just will never understand. So I get that. People are weird these days. We gotta love them though. CW, where can they find you really quick?
You can find me at CC Fitness LA on pretty much every major social media platform. And ccfitnessla.com.
Get your workout on, y'all. I am Rawstar RWC or on Twitter and on Instagram. Are you flexing?
Workout start, right?
Yeah.
Well, you might enjoy this. If you're ever here on a Sunday, He does his Sunday
Monday, yeah,
Mondays.
Monday class.
Yeah,
Or if
and
you
it's
have
like it's a free Sunday class, to get your bum together, free workout, 11 to 12. Um, anyway, you'll find us at the Burbank Misfits on Instagram, burbankmisfits.com. That says everything we do from photography, graphics, exercise, and all the other fun stuff, and this podcast. Um, by the way, we need to give a big thank you to Rub PR for connecting us with this wonderful, brilliant, fun, very extremely talented individual. Make sure you message her if you want to sit down and have a conversation with this amazing human being here. And we do have a Patreon coming out. Look for it this week or next week. Again, thank you for spending time with us. I know you're a very busy woman, and you took your time to talk to us, and we really genuinely appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
No, yeah. So, but yeah, we'll see you all next week. Hopefully, be well, stay amazing, be blessed.